This is an introduction to the more advanced content sharing features that were added in Snowflake 4.5. This kind of builds upon what I showed in the stage video, so if you haven't already seen that, I would recommend going back and watching that first. I will quickly go through what I did in that video as well at the start of this video, but if you need any more detail on something or any more explanation on how to do something, I would recommend watching that video as well. So I'm going to start by getting to the setup that I had in the stage video. As I explained in that video, the stage application is not normally in the menu. You will need to go and enable it in the configurator. It's gone through in detail at the start of the stage video. So this is the setup I had in the stage video. So I have media viewer on the left, stage on the right. Click on the button, stuff gets sent across. And in that video I had it set up so that the left part was mapped to one monitor and the right part was mapped to one monitor. So two screens connected to the same computer. So I could have a presenter screen and I could have a screen where I showed stuff. Now, this is a pretty cool feature on its own, but for Snowflake 4.5, we actually built a complete inter-app communication framework. So basically what that means is that all applications running on the same computer in the same Snowflake suite can actually talk to each other. Now, what I'm going to show you now is some more stuff that we built using this. If you have more features that you would like to see or more ideas for things that could be done using apps talking together, please feel free to contact us because we're always happy to listen to feedback. So now I'm going to show you how you can also use content sharing for multi-user collaboration. So I'm going to start up a second media viewer. Now for this setup, you would probably want to either have two separate screens and you map one zone to each screen, or you would have a larger display. So you would share a screen, but you would each have your own area. Now these have been set up ahead of time to have different content in them. And as you can see, now I also get the sharing button, which means that if I click on this, this image will get instantly sent to the other person's screen. And likewise, I can send content the other way around as well. So this is a very natural way where users can work and throw stuff back and forth as they are collaborating on things while still retaining their own workspace. And through the magic of video editing, I'm going to show you an even more advanced scenario. So here we are. This is a three-way split in zones with media running here, and stage running here. This is a scenario you would most likely either see on a larger format table where you have people sitting on different sides, or with running these as separate displays mapped out. The only requirement is that all of this needs to be running on one computer. Other than that, it's pretty much up to the user's imagination what kind of screen setup they want to do. So I'm going to start out by pulling an image down here again, like before, and I see I get the same sharing button. And if I click this, I actually share it to all the users. Some scenarios where this solution could be pretty ideal is, for example, a training scenario where the teacher can send stuff out to the participants, or just a presentation with the same, or when you're just sitting around and collaborating, and then you can even maybe have a big screen on the wall that you can like direct everyone's attention to at the same time. So there are a lot of uses of this, and I'm sure you as the viewer can probably think of scenarios where you would want to have multiple users sharing content together at the same time. So yeah, that is pretty much how the advanced content sharing features work in Snowflake.